Welcome to your Yoga Nidra practice. So take your time, choosing and coming into a shape that will feel comfortable for you for the next little while. And make sure that your atmosphere is comfortable. The space around you invites a sense of ease inside you. And calling in any physical supports like pillows, blankets, anything at all that would feel supportive for you. And as you settle into your shape, the invitation is to welcome the ground beneath through whatever it is you lie on. Welcoming the ground beneath. Inviting your awareness, your attention to settle back and in like snowflakes, gently falling, swaying towards the ground, landing softly, quietly, effortlessly. And the invitation is simply to notice how your body responds to this connection with the ground beneath. Simply witnessing the body's response to the ground beneath. The invitation now is to call in any emotional supports that feel naturally arising. So perhaps you'll call in a color or a shape. An inner feeling, perhaps. Pulling in anything or anyone that is symbolic of safety for you. Resting yourself in the loving energy of earth you are safe. You are held. And how is it to be held here as if in the palm of the earth herself? How is it to be resting, settling, nesting here, as if in the palm of the earth herself? The invitation is to continue doing nothing at all. No need to pay any attention to what it is I'm saying. No need to pay any attention to anything at all. This is your space, simply to be, and to be a witness to your own being. You'll hear my voice gently guiding the attention around the body, and each place that is mentioned is invited to let go and rest. So the top of this head now invited to rest. The third eye and the eyebrows resting all the way through the temples and the jaw. Rest through eyes and ears, on the left side and the right. All parts of the face and head resting, even the places inside the head, like the tongue and the throat, traveling down through throat and neck. This rest enters the left shoulder, elbow and wrist, seeping through the palm and the fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From fingertips through wrist and elbow and shoulder, returning to the center of the throat. And now the right shoulder is invited to rest. Right shoulder, elbow, and wrist. And the palm of the hand and the fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From fingertips through wrist and elbow and shoulder, returning to the center of the throat. Bringing the awareness now into the center of the breastbone, inviting the sense of rest to seep all the way through the heart, the chest. Like a warm honey. This rest seeps through the chest and the belly and all the way through to the pelvis. The whole chest and core welcomed into this sweet rest. The whole length of the spine and the buttocks. This warm honey, this welcomed rest travels through the hips and the groins, through thighs and knees, left and right, right and left, through shin bones, calf muscles and ankles, left and right, right and left. All parts of these feet invited to rest. The arches, the heels, the roots of the toes and the tips of the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each foot. All of the toes resting. From toes through heels, traveling up the back of this body, the heels, backs of knees and buttocks, back of pelvis and length of spine, traveling up now from root to neck, through back of neck and back of head. This rest embraces the whole of the scalp, arriving on the top of the head. Awareness invited to rest. Rest as witness. Rest as witness. You're invited to witness the stillness of the body. Witnessing the stillness of the body. The sense of rest, restfulness, and being. How is it to witness yourself simply being? And moving through the stillness of the body, like air through space, the breath weaves, coming and going, forever dancing, forever cycling. Witnessing the steady movement of the effortless breath, weaving through the stillness. And so how is it to witness stillness and movement together as one. How might that be to welcome movement and stillness all at once? And letting this go, the invitation is to call your attention home now inside your own heart. Resting attention in the center of your chest, simply to be now with the heart. And perhaps noticing a bit of stillness or a bit of movement here in the heart. What might you notice in the heart, with the heart, about the heart? The invitation now is to call your attention back to all those places where your body touches the ground beneath. As if you could visualize the shape that you take on the ground, as if you could trace your shape. Perhaps inviting a few deeper breaths as we start to edge toward the end of this Yoga Nidra practice. Breath weaving through this shape that you trace on the earth. And perhaps inviting a bit of movement and a change in that shape as you breathe a little deeper, knowing that I have been practicing Yoga Nidra. I have been practicing Yoga Nidra. I have been practicing Yoga Nidra. The practice is now coming toward a close. Maybe a yawn, a stretch. Maybe you'd like to place your hands somewhere on your body or rub them together and gently bring yourself back to the space around you. The practice is now complete. Thank you so much for listening. Jai Ma, Jai Shri Nidra Shakti Ma. Thank you for listening.